Hey, good afternoon. I'm comedian Haley Boyle. Kind of checking in with myself. I think most of you have kind of lost interest in that at this point, and that's fine because this is really about me anyway. Um, and a way for me to see what's going on with me. Anywho, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm pretty calm today, considering everything that's been going on and making big decisions. And you know, I have a tendency to overanalyze and overthink. But I feel like I got to a place with this situation with my son's father where I feel like I can accept things the way they are and move on. Um, because the fact of the matter is, he doesn't give up anything. I don't ever know what's going on with him. I don't think I'll ever know why he was ever with me in the first place, if there was ever anything there, if it was just a scam, if coming back was just, I'll never know. I'll never know. I have to accept that and let it go. Because for the first time in my life, I would rather be safe than sorry. I've always been a take the leap kind of gal. Um, Call it bravery, call it desperation, whatever. But I really just don't want to deal with opening back up to him this time. And I could have. I really could have. And I'm proud of myself for that. I could have forgiven. I could have moved on with him in our lives. But there were so many red flags still there. And I'm not going to overlook them this time. I'm not going down that road again of self doubt. And also, too, it was just awful. Awful having the baby ask for him. And he was asking for daddy before, but it was an abstract idea. And then once he met him, it was, I need daddy. And it was, I don't know, it was making me feel my feelings too. All the times I couldn't get a hold of him and couldn't get through to him and didn't know what was going on. And it's one thing for me to go through that. I'm not putting the baby through that. And also, too, sitting here telling him, oh, daddy's at work when I don't even really believe that. Come on, man. Like, I don't know if he's just a piece of shit or if he got off course at some point or whatever. But if you come back to make things right, number one, you might want to start with an apology. Show some kind of remorse and be different. You can't come back and exhibit all the same problematic behaviors and all the same things that indicated that you had to go before. So, yeah, so I would just rather be safe than sorry. And maybe there's probably some teeny tiny little chance that I'm, blowing off a shot at something, but I just cannot gamble it for him. I can't. He broke my trust so badly, and I already had trust issues before I even met him, and I pushed myself so hard to extend him trust in the first place, and then he just mashed it to bits. And I'm trying to like myself and trying to be able to be functional. I can't be a rock while he finds his way, in to figure out how to say sorry or whatever. I can't not be a storm. I don't owe him that. I don't owe him that kind of effort. I don't owe him, being miserable and spending all my time and energy trying not to be angry with him when the only reason I'm even still angry is because he's not different, not sorry. There's no point, is what I'm saying, I guess. If the right thing to do was to forgive him and allow him to be part of my life and Robin's life, it wouldn't have felt just like it did before, you know? So, yeah, if he really wanted it, he would have done what it took instead of telling me what he can't do and what he's not going to do. And I mean, basically just laying out how much it doesn't make any sense to have him around anyway. So it was never about us. So, yeah. I'm going to try to get on stage tonight. I'm going to bring the baby with me. I don't know if it's going to work out, but I got to try. I got to get some kind of release. So, anyway, I guess the point is this. As lonesome as I am, as much as I wish Robin had a dad, as much as I do not enjoy doing this by myself, I'm just not, I'm not considering things anymore that just, you ever read The Secret Garden? and they're like going through all the dead plants and finding little bits of green. I'm just not doing that anymore. Like, you have to come as a rose bush, because I do not have the capacity, energy, time to try to bring things back to life. It's not my job. My job is to keep the baby alive. So hopefully Rosebush shows up, because I think I deserve some roses.